cherimoyas, cherimoyas. I've heard it said several different ways, and I'm not exactly sure of the correct pronunciation, but that's a couple of different ways I've heard it being said. But let's get down to the meat of things, literally. Here is a cherimoya. They're grown, they actually come from South America, and they can grow in Southern California real easy, the same kind of weather that complements avocado growing is same for cherimoya. So they're very good in Southern California, Mexico, Peru, getting all down to that area, and I'm sure in Italy as well. So this is an unripe cherimoya. It's not quite ready. There's no give to it when you, well, there's a little bit of give, but there's not a lot. It still feels pretty hard and it's pretty green. That's your first sign that it's not ripe. Here's a ripe cherimoya, and this is starting to look a little bit nasty. It kind of reminds me of papayas. You know, when a really good papaya is good to eat is when it looks like it's rotting on your counter. Same with cherimoya here, but let's see what's inside. As a raw enthusiast, this is gold. It is a custard type texture, as you can see. The texture reminds me of durian fruit, actually. It's got a nice custard texture as well. The only problem with me is I don't like the taste of durian fruit. I've tried it several times. I really wanted to like it. I just couldn't get past the smell. So this is a wonderful replacement, although a much more expensive one. These are typically sold between $5 and $6 a pound, and they can be pretty heavy for the size they are. This is about the size of an avocado, a large avocado, but it's got the weight of a coconut. Maybe not quite as heavy. So what I wanted to share with you today is what I was going to make in the raw food world here with my newly acquired cherimoya fruit. They do have very large seeds in them, and you want to make sure that you get those seeds out. And they have a membrane around them too. You can get those out if you want to. It's a little bit tougher than the rest of the fruit, but it tastes the same, and all the same ingredients and vitamins are in it. And here is a cherimoya seed that I may try to plant in my backyard, although I'm pretty close to the coast and I'm not sure if that will happen. So in my next segment that will be coming up in just a moment, I'll be showing you what I've decided to make out of my cherimoya. I'm sure it's going to be something to do with some kind of pudding, maybe a cream pudding, maybe a raw cream pie, a raw cream cherimoya pie with maybe some coconut milk, coconut meat. I don't know, we'll have to see what I end up putting in there. But the flavor is very similar to a pina colada. It's got a very tropical taste, kind of in between a coconut and a pineapple, with this wonderful custard texture. So I'll be back in a moment and we'll make something super yummy. Okay, here we have the cherimoya that's been taken out of its fruit skin and de-seeded, and I took the membranes off of all the seeds, and we'll dry them out and we'll try to sprout them and see if they'll grow in a warmer part of my yard.